Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy King J, and today we have another Teach Me episode with, I would like to say, a long time rival. You know, from tag
The op.
the op. You know, from tag 2 days till now. You know, it's been
Yeah.
fun. Everyone knows when we get together, it's always fun to watch. So we got man like Real Menace, and he's gonna be doing Devil Jin. So what we're
Yeah,
gonna
what's good, everyone?
Yo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about Devil Jin stuff. So obviously he has, he plays like a Mishima, wave dash, fundamentals. But we want to talk about the key moves that you would use in certain situations, so like the neutral and stuff like that. So we're gonna talk about the key moves with Devil Jin. So yeah, man, run it through me, man. Let me know the key moves you would want to use with Devil Jin.
Okay, cool. Alright, first of all, key moves. Of course, there's always going to be the jabs. Jab 1, hit confirm the 2. That's obvious. That's pretty much the start to everything. Like,
Yeah.
if you walk forward, so if I do 1, wait, 1, no, I'm trying to hit confirm it. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Look, I'm in. Now you have to take a mix up. So that's definitely the first key move. I think that's really the main move that you're going to use a lot. Another move is down back 2. Very good move. High crush, +3 on a hit. So if they try to do anything, they're going to get hit by a while standing 4. There's options, while standing 1, 2. There's like, you really can't really challenge it if you get hit.
Yeah.
On block, it's -14, of course. So if you duck, -13, sorry, not 14. So yeah, only Devil Jin can get, I think,
While standing on one.
while standing 1, 4. So if you just do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, so some characters can punish it like Kazuya, so you gotta be careful.
I don't think you could do while standing 1-4 because I think it's while standing. Oh yeah, it's 13. It's 13. Okay.
Yeah, it's 13 frames. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just want to watch out against. You just want to watch out against Kazuya because if you do that, you're gonna get a full launch for it.
Yeah.
All right. So I've done jabs down 4-2. Another key move is forward 4-2.
Yeah.
This is a move that you just kind of. It's got good range. You just kind of push them back. They can't really punish it. Like, I don't think anyone or maybe 1 or 2 characters can punish it, depending on the range. What else about 4-4-2? You can step it to the right, because usually with Mishimas you step them left, but with this move, this tracks left, so you can step it to your right. So if you want to, so if I do jab, then you step right, and then
Okay.
I'll do it. So jab, step right. There you go. Well, I got you there, but there you go.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Do it one more time. I think I have to
Yeah, there you
sidewalk.
go.
But you could just say you could sidestep.
sidewalk,
on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. You can sidestep that. Another key move is back 4-2-1. This is a very important move because this is what stops them from sidestepping. Very good tracking. It's the first 2 hits. It is -10, but you can hit confirm it from the first. So there. So you should always be hit confirming that, no matter what. And then obviously, if they get hit by the second hit, the third hit, you can always they can't step it at all. You cannot step that. You can block it, but you can't step it.
Okay.
So you can only step it if you block the string. So if you block it and then step to your left. So hold on. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So you always want to hit confirm that. But if the second hit hits, they can't sidestep the third hit.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. Another key move, up forward 4, of course, very good tracking. But again, this is a move you can step to your left as well. So if I do jab and then you sidestep, so jab, sidestep, yep. So you can step that, so just be wary. But obviously another key move as well. I think that's about it. The thing with Devil Jin is he doesn't have many moves. You're only going to use about 6, 7 moves. Of course, the main key move is GodFist. I mean, we all know what GodFist does. We ain't got to talk about it. GodFist is GodFist, isn't it?
Yeah.
+5 on block, stupid range. It's going to clip any little jab you try to do.
Down 4-2.
Yeah.
Down 4-2 as well.
Oh yeah, down 4-2 is good as well. Down 4-2 is good because a lot of the times if you're trying to do GodFist, you might accidentally get the down 4-2. And it's safe on block and it's a counter hit launcher. But generally, it's a good move as well. It's a really good move.
Where would you place the down
It's got-
4-2? Where would you think to use it?
You can just do it in just pressure strings, so like 1-1-1 into down 4-2. Like there's loads of like little things you can just kind of throw out because it does have a little bit of high crushing, only a little though.
Yeah.
So like yeah, down 4-2 generally is a good move.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so Devil Jin's key moves are pretty much straight to the point. Obviously,
yeah, straight to the point. Yeah.
There's like stuff that usually I do key moves in stance, but because of this character doesn't have anything in stance.
Oh well, if you're talking stance as well with the Hell Sweep stuff, I should have spoke about Hell Sweep obviously. That's another key move. Again, you can step that to the left, although his one is a little bit harder than, let's say, Kazuya's one to step. But again, if I do jab, you sidestep left, so jab, sidestep. Oh wait, what? Or is it right? Hold on. Oh no, sorry, you're left. Sorry, you're left. So the other way, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So there. So you can step that. But again, he's one of those hell suits where sometimes it will clip you. So the tracking is better than Kazuya's, but not better than Heihachi's. So he's like the middle. So Kazuya's one is super linear, Devil Jin's in the middle, and then Heihachi you just can't step. You have to take it.
Yeah.
So just bear that in mind. Yeah, so yeah, go on. That's pretty much his key moves. Back 4 is there as well. It's a good move while standing 2. I mean, I can start naming all the moves, but those are the key ones.
Yeah.
To get you started.
Alright, cool. So like I was saying before, like he doesn't have anything in stance, but he has wave dash. So we're gonna talk about the stuff that he has in wave dash that is good. Obviously we spoke about the Electric GodFist, but maybe talk about times when you would actually, you as a player would throw out the Electric GodFist, and you as a player that would throw out, the Hell Sweep. Just the kind of mindset of behind using these moves. So
okay, so me personally, I try to use GodFist to whiff punish. There's sometimes where you can be super disrespectful and just wave dash into, if I can do it on pass step, like to GodFist. Can't really do it on pass step, but yeah, you can do like wave dash into GodFist. You can do wave dash into 4-4-2. Hold on. Can you reset us to the middle?
Oh yeah. I think that's you. You gotta press start.
Oh, is it me? Sorry. Alright, cool. So yeah, wave dash into GodFist, wave dash into 4-4-2, wave dash into Hell Sweep, of course. The problem with those is that really you can duck. Like, yeah, if you take a 4-4-2, cool, you'll take a 4-4-2, but like, so what? Like, it's a freeway guess because then if you duck the Hell Sweep. If you duck the electric and launch Punisher or whatever, if it's even possible in this update, but to avoid all of those as a player, because at this stage of the game, everyone's at such a level now where they're gonna know how to deal with certain things. So they'll always sidestep you left or duck. So to deal with that is you want to do wave dash into while standing 2. You have to time it, but if you get the timing right, this is a super good move, and it will hit a lot more than it'll get blocked. I promise you. It tracks very well. You get a full combo, obviously. And even if you can't even get the timing down, you don't even have to just cancel it. You can just do like wave dash, duck, and then that will still catch them as well. I mean, we've played a lot and it's caught you quite a few times where I'll just duck and then just do it.
Yeah.
So your timing doesn't have to be super smooth to do the wave dash into while standing 2. You can just literally make them duck, and then yeah, just do that. What else?
Is it down 4-2?
No, it's just you duck and then while standing 2.
Oh, while standing, okay.
Yeah, so that, or like if you wanna wave dash cancel, it's just wave dash back and then down back 2.
Ah, yeah, because sometimes you get like the delayed GodFist if I do wave dash and then do down. You know that delayed win GodFist that it
where it keeps you standing. Yeah. So it's a timing thing. But if your timing is really bad, then don't worry, because literally just do this, duck, and bang. You'll still hit them. It's still good. It's a good strategy overall. But yeah, this is just a more smoother transition if you do it from wave dash. But just duck, same thing. Does the same thing. You're gonna get launched, and yeah. So that is a key move as a Devil Jin player, because it's not that bad on block. I think it's what minus 12. Yeah, it's only minus 12. So you just get a light little punish or whatever, and then again you start the mix up again and just hope it hits. Okay. So you said other stuff from wave dash. I mean, you can do up forward 4 as well. I tend to do that as well. There's not like a transition to it. You just kind of wave dash and up forward 4. That's always important to catch people ducking. And then the thing about up forward 4 is, let me take us back to the name. All right, so if you get hit by up forward 4, so if you walk forward, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. All right, so if you just walk forward to me, if you get hit by this, remember before I used to get this? I used to get the back 4. That's not a thing anymore. It's not always guaranteed, but there's a mix-up now. So if I don't know if I'll be able to do it on here, but if I can get that.
Yeah.
I can do a deep dash into a GodFist. I'll catch you if you try to get up. So let me see if you can do it. There you go.
Yeah.
Like you can't do anything about it. If you try to get back, if you try to get up, you're going to get hit regardless. So generally you want to stay on the ground. You want to stay on the ground and just either take that, or if you stay on the ground, can you press 1 and hold down?
Yeah.
So you know when to side roll a bit. I want to see if yeah.
Oh whoa! I shouldn't do it. Go again.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So that's pretty much your best option. Don't try and get up because you will get godfisted. So that's pretty much your best option right there for that.
Nice.
What else?
He has the crouch dash free and the crouch dash.
Oh yes, of course. So that you want to do crouch dash into an up forward. Again, that's a timing thing with the up forward and the free. Or you could just do forward for free, but doing it from wave dash is always better. It's hella plus on block, plus 9 I think, yep, plus 9, and then you get pressure at the wall. I don't really use the low that much, even though you can catch people out every now and then, but I don't think it's personally worth the risk. You don't really get nothing from it. So I tend not to personally do the low. I think Devil Jin has enough good lows that you don't really need to use this low specifically. I don't really think it's worth the risk.
So you think Hell Sweep would be better?
Hell Sweep would be better because they're both launch punishable, but except you get a combo with Hell Sweep.
Yeah.
So I personally would always go for Hell Sweep. This is also a decent move. It's not bad. It's a bit linear, but you catch people ducking. Sometimes they really commit to the duck, so this will work. So yeah, I mean, you think, have I missed anything? I'm trying to think if I've missed anything. No, I think in terms of like crouch dash mix-ups, I think that's pretty much it. And I did forget key moves. A couple of things in key moves actually. Down forward 1. I think one of the better ones in the game actually. Very, very strong down forward 1.
Yeah.
You can delay it, and it's such a great round end of that. More often than not, if they block the first one, they're gonna get hit by the second one just because of how much you can delay it. Down forward 4 is a really good poke, or crouch dash into while standing 4. That's really good. So like, there's options. Like he has a lot of good moves, man. Good pokes. Down 4 is always a good one as well. Me personally, I need to use this move a lot more. It's just a very annoying poke as a low, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it for at least the stance stuff, wave dash stuff.
Okay, cool, man. I think this has been pretty. It's pretty informative, straight to the point. We've done the key moves.
Yeah, go on. So
we've done the key moves in stance or the wave dash. We're gonna talk now about grabs and situations that he gets from his grabs, because he has a few grabs. So yeah, just let me know, man, what he gets from his grabs.
Okay, cool. Let me take us back to the main stage. All right, cool. So he's got obviously the standard 1 throw. It's cool. Don't really get any great Oki from it. It's cool. You get the 2 throw. Again, they leave you so far. You can't even dash up and really do anything without getting hit. Like, look, you're already up by that time. You can just interrupt me with a jab. 1 plus. Oh, hold on. Forward 1 plus 2. This one's a pretty decent throw. A lot of the times, if you stay on the ground, I can get this, and that is quite punishable on block. So if you try to stand up and block low, let me see. I can't remember exactly how much it is.
I'm trying again.
Yeah. So it should just be stand up and then just go straight low.
I could even get up.
No, you should be able to. Oops. What? Might be past it, boy. So yeah, you can't. Like, it's not guaranteed.
I could
but
only
a lot of the Yeah, but a lot of the time you can even block it low as well, and it is quite punishable, but it rarely gets punished. To be fair, people don't know, and it kind of has a little bit of a pushback as well. And then command grabs. This is the important part. I think this is what makes Devilgen top 5, because the way the throw system is now, command grabs are so important in this game, and I think this is kind of what pushes him in my top 5. He has every command grab you need. So again, obviously I mentioned the Stonehead. He's got another 1+2 throw with laser. Not a throw you see very often, but still a good throw as well. Then you have quarter circle back 1+3. So it's like the classic Jin Kazama kind of leg sweep.
What was that throw before? What's the laser one? How do you do that command?
Oh, that is a giant swing with 1 and then 1+2.
Okay.
So giant swing with 1+2.
Oh damn! Yes. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's forward, back, all the way back to forward.
Okay.
So yeah. So what did I say? I said this throw. Yep. Leaves you quite close. You get decent Oki. I don't think that's guaranteed. Again, you can probably side roll that or get out of that, but it's in general leaves good Oki. And then the other throw is like this one. Again, I kind of get decent Oki on it as well. These are the throws these have to be your main throws. This throw is down forward 2+3. So you should only ever be using command grabs. Forget the other throws. That's not even important. Command grabs are the way to go to really expose people in terms of if their throw breaking is really good or not.
Damn.
What other throw? I think that's it. I mean, I don't know what. This is just considered a power crush. This used to be a reversal back in. Remember back in the day, he used to have a reversal.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that no more. So they changed that to back 3+4, but it's still okay. It's one of those things is matchup specific. You have to kind of like know exactly what you're trying to catch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to know exactly what you're trying to catch.
Does it work
not really
with
something you can throw up. No, I don't think so. No.
Alright, so do you jab it and do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that doesn't work with lows. Yeah, it's standard power crush shit. So no lows, but it's decent if you use it in certain matchups and you're looking for that certain move to crush, then it's cool. Like for instance, when me and you play Geese, if you do back 3-2, sometimes I always do this.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might block it, but it doesn't even matter. But I've just stopped you from getting pressure. So this is always a good little tool. You just have to use it in matchup specifically.
Okay, nice man.
So
and that's all the throws?
That's all the throws. Yep, that's all the important throws.
Nice.
I don't think there is any other throws actually, other than the side throws and stuff. But yeah, that's the main throws. Yeah.
All right, cool, man. So we've gone through grabs, key moves in stance, or shall we say, key moves in wave dash. We now got to the last part of the segment. So we're going to talk about how to fight against Devilgen. Now, you don't have to go into too much words into it, but just tell me, like, you know, just a few 1 or 2 tips of like how to kind of like fight against Devilgen.
Okay, the most effective way I think to fight against Devilgen is sidestep left and duck. That's probably the best way. At the end of the day, it's always going to be a 50-50 character. Sometimes you just have to, if you're in certain situations, you can't get out of it, you have to guess. Generally, you want to avoid as much of the 50-50 as possible, so movement's a big part. But once he's in, a lot of the times you want to sidestep and duck. So sidestep and duck. So what it does is the sidestep will avoid the hell sweep, but if you duck and he does a GodFist, you can punish him for it. So let me see. If I do jab if I do jab and sidestep, and then you do sidestep duck. So jab, sidestep, duck. There you go. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So you block the hell sweep. So do it again. Jab. Look at that. You see that? Now you duck the electric. So that's like the most important thing in the matchup. So again, if you want to do it again, so they can see. So boom, boom. Sidestep left duck is super important in this matchup. Obviously, it doesn't beat everything. Like I could do that into, sidestep that, you avoided that, but I can do that into, back 2-3 laser scraper. So just like I can still track you, but that is primarily the biggest strategy against Devilgen is sidestep left duck. And then what else? What other strategies are there? Overall, this is the problem with these 50-50 characters. If he gets in, again, it's going to be a guess. It's the nature of the game, innit? So, but your strategy is to avoid it as much as possible with movement, and that is right there as a classic example of movement helping you do it. So, is there anything else I can give? No, other than sidestep left duck. If you feel like he's using 4-4-2 to track you too much, you can sidestep. He's a scraper, obviously. Can't really do nothing about it, but if you block it, always remember, at least sometimes punish it, unless you're at the wall. So yeah, you do want to punish the second hit. Unless you're at the wall, then chances are you should probably just respect it.
Because you're going to come up with the other one that's going to hit you.
Yeah. So...
Someone said how to deal with up four. Up four is just delayed hop kick.
Oh yeah, up four you could just delayed hop kick. In this matchup, obviously, Devil Jin doesn't have a delayed hop kick, but you can just do... you can just wait for him to land, do GodFist. Yeah, there's options, but generally you want to delay hop kick.
Yeah.
Generally you want to delay hop kick.
Alright, cool. And before you go, I wanted to ask two more things. So I wanted to ask about, like, you know, is there any tips on like how to do Electro Wing GodFist a lot more effective than, because you know there's a lot of people that are going to be watching this, and I know they're going to want to know from you, okay, like what's the best way to do it?
The important thing is to, when you're doing the input, when you get the down forward when you do your forward, down, forward, you need to time the down forward with the 2, like at the same exact time. That's like the best way to do it. There shouldn't be a delay. So then what happens is, like, you'll have a better chance of getting the 14 frame GodFist as well. Oh. That's a big key as well, because you need the 14 frame GodFist to punish certain things. Otherwise, you're not really utilizing the character to its potential. So you always, when you're doing the GodFist input, you always want to time. Like, oh yeah, so my inputs are there. I even forgot. So if you look at my last inputs, right there, you see the 2 is in sync with the first down forward. So you always want to make sure that that's in sync every time. You don't want it to delay or anything like that. So look, as I delayed it, it didn't come out properly. So you always want to be in sync. You always want to be in sync with down forward and then hit the 2 at the same time. That's like the best tip I can give, especially if you're trying to do 14 frame GodFist as well. Other than that, it's really just practice. Once you get it down, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. But yeah, make sure that your down forward and your 2 is in sync together, so you can get as quickly as possible.
Damn. Well,
yeah.
That's the end of it, man. That's the end of the Teach Me.
If there's any other questions, we can take a couple of questions. Because I know Devil Jin's quite straight to the point, so he's not a deep character. Like, he just takes a lot of practice to maximize his potential, but he's a very straightforward character. There's not much moves, no stance really. So yeah, if there's any questions in the chat, I can't see it, so you might have to relay it to me. But yeah, I'm willing to take a couple questions.
So one more thing I reckon I would ask is, you see wave dashing, like, what do you think that's down to?
In terms of, what do you mean?
So like, just like, you know, how to get faster wave dash. Obviously you got wave dash, light dash and stuff like that.
The thing is, you don't really see light dashing anymore. You don't really see, you remember we used to see that back in the day, maybe like Tekken 5 DR when you watch like the Asian videos. You don't really see it much now. I don't think it's that effective. I just feel like if you can just get a solid wave dash like that, it should be okay and get all your mix-ups out. It's fine. They're still gonna guess. Look, this is still scary. You don't know what you're gonna. Am I gonna duck? Am I gonna? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The really super light one, like, I can't even do it that well. I haven't done it in years. But you don't really need it. Don't be fooled. That's just like, it's more for fun. But in serious environment, if you keep on doing this, what's gonna happen? Like, someone's just gonna hop kick you. Yeah. You can't continue to light dash. You have to be very smart with your wave dashing. So, just a solid wave dash. Make sure you can get all your mix-ups out of it, and you should be good. You should be good.
So there's a question here from 28G saying, who is Devil Jin's worst matchup?
Who is Devil Jin's worst matchup? I don't think Devil Jin suffers from the matchup. This game is more matchup based than it ever has been, but I don't think Devil Jin suffers from it that much. Just because I feel like he's overall he's a well-rounded character. He has everything. But everything that's needed. He doesn't have a hop kick, but everything else, that he has a great GodFist. So everything else, he can pretty much deal with every character if you just learn the matchup. If there was a matchup that is a bit more trickier and you have to do a little bit more homework with, I would probably just say Eddie. I think Eddie can be a little bit annoying versus Devil Jin. because he can't really pick up relax that well. So if there was a character, I'd probably say Eddie. For sure.
Okay, then ATL Korean says, who do you think's better, Kazuya or Devil Jin, and why?
Ooh, before the latest patch, I would have said Kazuya, because Kazuya was just stupid strong, just because of the Hell Sweep tracking. Today, I think Devil Jin's taking that spot as well. I think Devil Jin's still probably the better Mishima, just because his tracking is better. I know Kazuya's improved in tracking a little bit, but I still think Devil Jin is better, well-rounded than Kazuya. But Kazuya's not far behind though. Kazuya's very strong as well, and his damage output is insane. But yeah, in my opinion, I think Devil Jin is still a bit better than him.
Okay, and Kevlar asks, how does Devil Jin play against Turtles?
How does Devil Jin play against Turtles?
Yeah.
You can't really turtle against Mishimas. Eventually, they're gonna come in and do this. If you hold back, they're gonna come in and do this. Yeah. So you're gonna have to guess. I don't think turtling's the way. I think you kind of want to stay in their face, and then again with the sidestep ducking. So if you're in sidestep duck, and just kind of be annoying, poke with lows. So yeah, you don't really want to turtle against Mishimas too much. Like unless you've got a character like Zafina, or who else has really good movement, Miguel, I can't remember who else has good movement, but those kind of characters where they can backdash for days, then those characters, fair enough, but eventually you're gonna have to be in. So yeah, if you're dealing with turtlers, just go in and make them guess. You have to force the issue with jabs, go in, down back two, just track them. Like, you just have to go in. I don't think turtling Mishimas is the way forward. I don't think that's the right move.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I think that is it for the Teach Me. Obviously, thank you very much for taking the time out. Really do appreciate
problem,
it.
man. I hope I helped you guys out here with some Devil Jin tech. Thanks for the questions. I appreciate it, man. I mean, yeah.
Alright, man. Well, give out your social media so people can follow you and see more about what you're doing.
If you wanna follow me, I stream on Twitch. I mean, I haven't streamed much in the past couple of weeks just because I've been quite busy, but I will get back to streaming like real soon, maybe like a week or so. So yeah, tune in at Real Menace TV. I mean, we're always doing lobbies and stuff, so tune into that. If you want to follow me on Twitter, just Real Menace TV as well. So just check me out, man. Check me out. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. I'll ask. If you got any tech for me that I don't know, I'm all ears as well, man. So please let me know.
Alright, wicked, man. Thank you very much, everyone that's watched the episode. Shout out to Menace. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want more of this, let me know. Let me know who you want the next character to be for the Teach Me. And yeah, keep it locked, everyone. Take it easy. Peace.
All right, take care, guys.